Hello, Cancers. How's it going? Thank you so much for checking me out here at Reflexive Moon Tarot. We are doing readings for the new moon happening in Leo. So the new moon, it's always lights out for the new moon. It's a great time to refresh the space. The energy might be a little bit low on account of there being a lack of light, but the sun is still shining elsewhere. And, we will be coming back into the light before we know it. So the new moon in Leo challenges us to be mindful of the ways in which we, on the negative side, the ways in which we might be controlling, the ways in which we might be arrogant and dominant, like dominating over others. Now, the positive attributes that the new moon challenges us to remember about ourselves is our ability to be courageous, our strength, and what was the other one? Courage, strength, and isn't that terrible? Anyways, I'll remember in a moment, and I will remind us all. So courage, strength, and I want to say understanding. It's like a warrior spirit, leadership. So let's see what Mildred has to say. We're going to start off with some oracle cards. So we have Door reversed, and then the Zammer deck. Make sure. Charismatic. That's what it was. I knew it started with the C. Super charismatic. And then we have, what does this say? Deliverance. Ooh. So both of these cards are reversed. That means that we're, again, being challenged with these energies. So deliverance from evil, 49ers, all those natives out there, you'll know what I'm talking about. So you could be putting someone in danger through carelessness, destructive behavior, and also imprisonment. Those are the negative attributes that are affiliated with Leo. So in what ways are you controlling somebody? Are you trying to control a person's, the way people see an individual? Are you trying to control their destiny on some level? Or just interfere with it because of what you think that they should do? Or, I don't know. It's interesting. And then 33. Oh my gosh. What do you want? Come here. You're not hungry. Okay, so the door. Doors are like gateways, new beginnings. Opportunities. Entering a new situation in life, and choices. So you could be gatekeeping somebody's choices based on something that you've done or just what you think that they should be doing. And I don't know, I am not supportive of those who wish to violate basic laws of non-interference. So you can look that up. What non-interference is, Cancer. How are you clinging on to a specific outcome that you feel is right. And maybe it is right, but it might not be right now for somebody else, what it is that they choose and what they want, and their path that they have the right to live out in whichever way they choose. All right, so we have the Magician and we have the Six of Wands reversed. So it's almost like you are very talented in with what you do. You're very successful. You know how to manifest. You're a master of all the elements. You have a very powerful understanding of how to use and manipulate energies to do well for yourself and also even to help others. There's just something maybe that you're not being recognized for. Or you may not be recognized as much as others, or as much as you would like to. You could be competitive as well, or just really holding on to the idea of what recognition actually is. Yeah. It's interesting how people decide what we should be recognized for. Or it's almost like some people will refuse to recognize us out of spite. They'll refuse to recognize us out of spite because, I don't know, there's so many reasons. It could be because they think that you are beneath them, or because they resent the fact that you may hold some more privilege than they do. There's like the dynamic of the patriarchy, of racism, of shadeism, of misogyny. And, you know, women play out misogyny almost better than men do sometimes, right? We hold each other down for nothing. We compete for the attention of men. It's fucked up. So, how are you going to think about it? Basically, in a nutshell, the universe is telling you need to think about that shit. You need to sit on that and marinate and let yourself live through it and die through it and everything in between. Everything in between. The dirt in between your toes to what's eating away at your soul, eating away at your creative energy, at your womb, at your bits and pieces. It's killing your vibe. This lack of recognition. Yeah, that sucks. And you can't force people to recognize you, because then it kind of looks bad. It like validates their desire to not recognize you. You're like damned if you do and damned if you don't. So I would say that it's not for you to be doing that anyways. It's not meant for you. You might be focusing on something that isn't meant for you. That could be part of a lesson in your life right now, that it is not meant for you to be validated or to be recognized. You know, we code so many different ways. Maybe you want to be recognized. Like, I don't know. I don't know what it's like to want to be recognized. It doesn't bother me if I don't get recognized. So why? Why is it so important that you get recognized? That people remember you? Why is that so important? It's like, it's vain. So you're stuck. I don't know. There's like something that you're stuck on. There's like anxiety that you don't want to let go of. There's insecurities that you don't want to let go of. And I mean, that might be something that you're really struggling to do in the past. Like, you could have already moved through them. This is a thing of the past, this reverse 10 of Swords. And we got lots of time here. Reverse 10 of Swords. So stuck in a state of anxiety. You could have been having nightmares lots. It's about somebody who's a bit of a novice, like learning how to make money. Or maybe it's like you're sort of stuck on learning something new, learning a new skill set so that you can continue to make money. This might also be someone that you feel responsible for teaching how to make money or how to manifest career-wise. Maybe you interfered with their career on some level. You blocked them. I don't know. That's weird that I thought that. But either way, you're going to be dealing with this individual in the future, and the very near future at that. And if they're a love interest, they're not really going to have the skill set that you are looking for right now in a partner. I would say that they are immature or just like a really shitty hustler on some level. Or they just, they don't care about making money. That's not important to them. They're really kind of off the grid. They are anti-capitalist. Kind of like a contrary spirit, I'm getting. And contrary spirits are, I don't know, like, they're a gift to have in this world. So that doesn't necessarily mean that this is a bad person coming through for you. They're just contrary, and they're always going to oppose what it is that you are offering them. And when you're not interested in receiving, they're going to try and be generous with you. It's stuff like that. You got to learn how to work with that energy, and that's not an energy that is always relationship material, if that's not what you're into. It can be, but then you're constantly having to use your mind and your emotions to manipulate this contrary earth energy that is... It's really remarkable, actually, because it's just the way that a contrary earth energy will mirror you. It's quite hilarious, but it's also maddening. You'll never make sense of it, so don't. You can't make sense out of nonsense, so stop trying. All right. Follow your intuition. You're good at that. That's not an issue for you. You got the right attitude. No matter what. You might feel bitter or resentful on some level, but just, it's like you're going back and forth between bitter or like not giving a fuck. I don't care. But like, oh, they're fucking bugging me right now. What the hell does this mean? Why are they doing that? What are you trying to get me to think or believe? What are you saying? I don't really give a fuck about what you have to say anyways. That's cool. Until, you'll know when it's enough. Like, you'll be done whenever you're done. All right. They see you as closed off as well. They'll have a hard time getting you. Or they'll just, like, essentialize you. They'll decide, they see you in a particular way that you're not going to be able to change, because You're not going to be able to change yourself like on that level. And why would you for a Page of Pentacles? Like, that makes no sense. Then they're just like triggering actual like you manifesting nonsense, which might be a part of their shtick, a part of their purpose to trigger people, right? That's what contrary spirits do. So you see that this isn't going anywhere. Some people are seeing you though, like it might not just be this page that sees you as this, but folks are seeing that you're not really happy about something. About, could be like your position in life concerning family or lack thereof. Because this Page of Pentacles, they could be a young person as well. They could be your child. They could be a niece or a nephew or a cousin. Somebody that you're not even, like, it's not even sexual. It's a person that you're just dealing with, that you're trying to help to motivate to do something. And it's just like, I don't know, it just looks like you're unhappy with how your family is. You're afraid of being betrayed. You're afraid of betrayal. Maybe that's why, if this is a relationship, if this is like a love interest, that you're picking someone that is easy to let go of. Or you've attracted someone that's easy to let go of. I shouldn't say you're picking them. They may have come into your life for this lesson, right? So you are afraid. It looks like it's not going to, like, no one's going to take anything from you or ruin your reputation on any level. This situation is not going to ruin your reputation on any level. And, you know, it's going to trigger a change within you. Something's going to come to an end. You're going to maybe even ease out of or release yourself from a codependent routine that you've been continuously involved in. Oftentimes that is attracting someone that embodies a mother or a father or both, like just the whole aspect of what it is to be nurtured. You want to attract that, when in actuality it's something that you just need to do for yourself. This is also just, you know, an aspect of a childlike mentality as well. It's like growing pains, learning how to grow up. And that, I don't know, like, I want to say a certain naivety, or I just feel like it's mostly no longer attracting that which is immature. Like, you just want someone to take you seriously, and you're leveling up your intuition on some level. Like, intuitively leveling up so that you no longer attract little boys or little girls, little childlike individuals who just want to play games. And sometimes games are fun, but after a while, when you want to do grown-up things, the games are bullshit, right? So, say no to bullshit if you want to wear your big panties. You gotta be a big panty girl. And that's not like a totally just, I guess, to all you women out there, gender identifying as female, that was for you. And if you want to put on your big boy pants, you gotta do the same. So, time to have the courage, time to have the charisma to hone in that energy that is not about being in control anymore. Because it's just going to attract somebody that wants to be controlled and mothered, right? Or parented on some level. And I don't know, like, we all just need to be done with codependency already. It's like the world just revolves around it, and Like, it's just time to get grounded and be responsible. Mother up. Right? All right, Cancer. That's so fitting too. Like, Cancer has this natural mothering energy, whether it's a male or a female or however you identify. It's very centered in nurturing and being a little bit clingy too. So letting go a little bit, not wanting to grab onto something and just like control it and take possession of it like those little crabby creatures do. All right, so soften your shell a little bit and allow yourself to be vulnerable. Have the courage to do so. I hope that you have an awesome new moon, and we will catch you next time. Take care and bye for now.